So, have you ever lost your car keys? Hey friends, it's Pastor Mike from Fellowship Church. Always good to connect with you midweek. Hope you had a wonderful holiday season. Hope you're excited about the things that the Lord has for you in the course of the coming new year. Hope you and your family are all doing great. That question for you again. Have you ever lost your car keys? A while back, I lost my car keys. This was a few years ago, and you know how that feels. You're prepared to go someplace. You have a plan. You have a schedule for the day. You might even have a few times laid out in your mind to say, at this time I'll be here, at that time I'll be there. Maybe it's work-related, social-related. You go to grab your car keys from that place where you keep them, and they're gone. So immediately there's that thought of panic that says, what happened to my car keys? You start going back to the places that you were when you think you last had them, rummaging through pockets of clothes, checking drawers and other places, looking inside the car. And then at some point in time, you start to maybe think to yourself, what in the world happened to my car keys? My entire day will now be off. Especially if you're the calendar-driven kind of person, you're probably thinking to yourself, my entire day will now be off because I can't find my car keys. Well, like you, I eventually found my keys, but my schedule for the day was certainly off. And here's something I've learned through that. It's that life is sometimes characterized by disruptions. Now, for you, it may be lost car keys, or it may be something else. Sometimes you and I look at a day on the calendar and we've got it all scheduled out in our mind as to the things we want to do, places we got to go, people we need to see, and then a disruption happens. And sometimes those disruptions can cause some anxiety, some worry. Sometimes those disruptions cause some kind of feelings of disappointment or discouragement with ourselves, like how in the world could I have allowed that to happen? Here's something I've learned. Sometimes God does His greatest work in our life through disruptions. Because when people like me, and maybe people like you, when we set our calendars, we're usually not thinking in terms of, well, I think I'll have a God moment right here. And at this point in time, on this day, I'll have another God moment. I'm making opportunities for God to speak into my life. Friends, you and I don't usually do that. And biblically speaking, sometimes God's greatest moments in a person's life came when they least expected it, and sometimes it was a significant disruption. They had something planned out that they were intending to do, their day was all set, and then God broke in. And I just wonder, as you're starting the year 2022, and maybe you have hopes and dreams and thoughts, agendas, schedules, calendars, you've got all kinds of things laid out already for this coming year. I just wonder if you've made time for some God moments. And I wonder what will happen when God breaks in. You see, one of the words that we use in the Bible to describe those breaking in moments of God is the word apocalypse. Sounds like something from the book of Revelation. It is, but you'll find that word elsewhere in the Bible as well. And apocalypse simply means a moment when God breaks in. And usually people were not expecting it. And sometimes they saw it as a significant disruption. They were in a time of anxiety or worry, and then God just kind of showed up. And I wonder what's going to happen in your life this coming year when God breaks in. Here's what I know. Most likely when that happens, you will not think of it as a God moment. You will not be thinking, hallelujah, I lost my keys, or my car broke down, or someone stood me up. Hallelujah, this must be a God moment. No, at the time, you'll feel anxiety. You'll feel discouragement. You'll feel fear and worry. But friends, those can be incredible God moments. When you face disruptions to your schedule this coming year, may you see them as opportunities for God to break into your life, apocalypse moment. May God be making Himself known to you through all of the good days of life when everything goes great, and the days when maybe things are not so great. I hope that's a learning moment for you. It certainly is for me. Friends, I hope you have a great week. Hope you have a wonderful beginning to your year. Take care. God bless. Keep an eye open for those car keys moments. Bye-bye.